What's happening? My goodness, it's a Sunday afternoon. Man, weekend imeisha tu hivyo man. Oh my goodness. Anyway, just came from lunch. Um, it's a Sunday, so at least once in a while, I like to go treat myself kiasi. So just came back from just a good moment out there. It's Mother's Day weekend. Hope you got to celebrate your mom. Umepeleka lunch mahali. Yeah, and you have not come out here to share how nice, tell us the message you are supposed to tell her, like we said yesterday. Well, here we are, another week. My goodness, mid-month iko hapa. Mwezi imeenda wapi? Huh? Wow. Flashback to 2019, a time like this is when my old man died. And it was a sad moment. It follows my birthday. So it was one of those moments when it happened. Yeah. And there's nothing you can do about death. Death happens to us all. It happened, whether you, and like I said, I've always said this before, where there is life, is death. It goes hand in hand. So just understand that even you, one day, you will not be here. Toehamwe, you will not be here. You will be gone, long gone. And people will be talking about you somewhere. They will probably be talking bad things about you or good things about you. Again, no matter what you do, that's why I always say, put yourself first, do things for you. Whatever you do, be the number one in it. Always understand that you're the most important person in your life. Because as soon as you're done here, people will move on with their lives. Oh, people will move on. People are quick to move on. Don't think at the day you are not here, people will not also be here. At life haitaendelea. No, people will move on with their lives very fast that you will soon be forgotten. Bro, hata hakuna mtu atakukumbuka. The only people who will remember you and will have close memories of you are your family, your immediate family, either your kids, your siblings, your nephews, your nieces. And those are the people who you need to focus on bettering their lives. Apart from you, as now focus on these ones who are immediate to you. Anyone who is not immediate to you, washana na yeye. Hawa ni wapita njia. Na venye anapita huko, atakutana na mtu wa kumsaidia na huko mbele. You are not the savior of this world. Rehamwe. Yeah, so just always know that. By the way, I'd rather, I always say, I'd rather mtu anione kama mimi ni mbaya because sikumsaidia venye yeye alikuwa anataka, than nikuwe mzuri na huyo msee aone huyo msee anakuanga mjinga. You see, the funny thing with the world we are living in today is that when you are too nice to people, they look at you as huu ni mjinga sana, huu ni mtu tu, yani ukitaka kitu yoyote tu msee atakusaidia, ni mtu mjinga sana. When you go all out for people, they will always take you for granted. But when you're hardcore, nini, look at your family, look at the people who your family doesn't like. Wale watu wenye unasikianga, toti mwedete, is because that person does not give in to their needs and does not stop his life for them. And most of the time, this person is the one who has made it in life more than them. Huyu mtu mwenye wanasemanga huyu jamaa ni mbaya sana, huyu jamaa hata hawezi saidia mtu. He is the one who ndo anabobea kwa life. He is the one who comes in, he drives a very nice car, lives a very good life, because he does not care about pleasing people. Remember when we were doing the 38 lessons, one of the lessons was, the day you stop pleasing people is the day you start growing. The day you stop looking for approval is the day you start growing. Because now you're looking out for you. Now you go back to your family meetings, and there's this one of your nephews or nieces there is looking for a job. You're looking at them like, okay, what if I'm to give you a job in my company? Number one, how do I benefit from giving you an opportunity at my company? Always put yourself in that position. How do I benefit? If I don't benefit, then kaa huko tu. Go continue, live there, endelea kutafuta kazi. So stop living life to please people. The people who are hated the most are the people who are grown the most. They are people who have progressed a lot in life. Why? Because they don't give a fuck about what you think. And that is one of the lessons. I think that was the first lessons I learned when I started doing this content. I think I was still in radio, and I was huko hivyo trying to please people, trying to, we always used to be told during the meetings, please also understand that the people who are listening, your audience is listening, and you could get a job from them. Fuck the job. I'm gonna come here and be me. You don't have to watch this, man. Come on. Mimi niko hapa naishi maisha yangu. Ufai kukaa hapo ati saa yote ati unanifuata. You do you. I don't need your job. Come on, man. The day you stop looking for people's approval is the day you start growing. Because you grow beyond what anybody thinks. Because they are like, huyo sasa, huyo hatuwezi msa, huyo ameenda. But over time, they begin to see, damn, this guy is progressed. This guy is gone. Huyo ashaenda. Why? Because you don't care about them. That lesson I learned from my dad. My dad was the kind of person who was generous, who was always, he would stop his life and go be, even when he was sick, he would literally walk to somebody's house. Yeye ni mgonjwa, he can literally walk for 30 minutes. But angetoka hapo aende kwa nyumba ya msee. And guess what? When old man passed on, the first people who talked bad about him were the people he was giving himself his life up for. Mzai alikuwa wale wase wenye walileta, unajua kwetu ni kijijini huko hivyo back in the village. And old man was among the people who pioneered kuleta maji kutoka kwa msitu, kuleta maji kwa maboma za watu. Guess what happened? The day he was buried, wale wenye waliachwa wasimamie maji walikuja wakatoa hizo mapipes. And I'm looking at it like, what the fuck? And they gave us a horrible bill, bro. I mean, I look at all that. I think I've learned more lessons, more life lessons from my dad's death than I ever learned when he was alive. Because now I'm able to see people for who they are. The people who are buddies, walikuanga hapo mabuddies, they are the people who came wanting to sell the land that he owned. Walikuwa naleta wasee kwetu, msee anataka shamba mazee, alikuwa anataka ile shamba mazee, na anatoa dofiti. And then after that client goes, they come back to us and they're like, unajua mtatupatia commission. Kama anatoa mita 3 mjue yetu ni 300,000. And you're like, you get the fuck out of here. And I learned a lot of lessons after he went than when he was here. Because now I can see people's hearts. And I think that has helped me be the person I am today. The person who does not give a fuck about people. Hard-hearted guy. Because I know nobody cares. This whole care, people say, I care about you. Wacha nikwambie, go through a hard time. You will see how many people care. Oh, you will see. I used to sing in the choir. I said this before. I used to sing in the choir at my church. And I was ukombele just leading, all out, doing this work for the Lord. Wacha nikwambie, the day I lost everything, they moved on like I never existed. Not a single phone call of how are you doing. Not a single phone call of how can we be a blessing to you as you go through this process. Nothing. I came out of that nikasema sitawahi fanya upuzi kama hiyo tena. Again, just go through a tough time. You will see who your friends are. Bro, the day you stop pleasing people, the day you just look out for you and nobody else, you begin to grow. People will hate you around. Shauri yao. I mean, that's what they have. People give... Listen. You only give what you have. What you have is what you give. Saizi mtu akakuja hapa nimpe pizza, ndamwangalia zile za who the fuck you think I am pizza in? I don't have pizza here. Mi nitaingia tu kwa fridge nitoe getheri nimpe, because getheri is what I have. Come on, you give what you have. So again, hii point nasema, when you think people care, go through a tough time and now you will see exactly who cares, because people will give you the hate they have. People will give you what they have. They will isolate themselves. They have a lot of isolation in them, so they will isolate themselves. And then you begin to grow, and now they give you hate. Why? Because that is what they have. That's what they have to give you. Hiyo ndo imejaa hivi ndani, so they give it freely. Ukuja hapa unataka dishi ndakutolea getheri. Why? Because my fridge is full of getheri. I will give it to you freely. Ndio kale yeke. So people will give you what they have. Once you grow, they give you hate. When you're going through a situation, they give you isolation. They are full of isolation in them. So if you're looking for care, care for your fucking self. Because you're all you got. You're all you got. Learn this lesson. This is a lesson I learned from my old man. After he was gone, I learned watu ni hawayuko hapo. All those people who came there, none of them has ever come back. All the people I saw at his funeral, they all came in large numbers, magari zikajaa hivi. Once the body went down, mchanga ikajaa, wakaeka maua, they were gone. So I always think about it like this. What if this man took care of himself? What if this man gave his all to himself? Probably he'd still be alive right now. Why? Because he put himself first. But now he didn't. He put himself out there for other people. Other people used him. They used his kindness. After he was gone, they moved to another kind idiot out there. I'm not saying my old man was an idiot, but I'm just saying they moved to another one. They looked for another one. And they all moved there to use the other person. As soon as he is finished, they move to another person. Use him until he is finished, they move to another person. They don't stop. Those who take, they never stop. So you better have your limits. Anybody who takes from you, they don't stop. Wewe ndo unaweka limit, unasema pause, enough. Takers never stop. Takers have no limit. Takers will take everything. They will drain the shit out of you. They will drain the life out of you. They will leave you a shell and move on. So you better learn to have limits, have boundaries that nobody can cross. That this, ikifika hapa, keep it moving. Then you will begin to grow. Then you will begin to prosper. Then you see your life changing. And now, watch around and see how much hate you're going to get. Oh, you will see it. You will see a lot of it. People will call you names to your face. I've had people call me names to my face. Leo ni Sunday, yeah. I've had people literally come to my face and say, Wewe, you're an idiot. You're a loser. I'm looking at them like, have you seen yourself? That's it, bro. That's it. I mean, man, it's a Sunday. I didn't want to go hard on you like that. But I'm just remembering my dad, in loving memory. In loving memory of my dad. Just learning lessons from his death. The lessons from his death are enough to keep me alive for the rest of my life. After he was gone, I've learned lessons that, I've learned 100 lessons from his death. His life, I also took something from that, but his death, has taught me a whole lot. It's been what, 4 years now? We're in 2023. Yeah, it's 4 years. Exactly 4 years today. So much to learn. So much to learn. I've learned so much from the church he was going to. In fact, ndio ilikuwa the first lesson. I learned so much from his friends, so-called friends. I learned so much from the community around, you know, all these beautiful lessons that have taught me to be the man I am today, bro. Saizi huwezi nichezea. Saizi I won't give up my life for nobody, bro. Acha ikae. Washa ikae. Yes. Why? Because I've seen it. I've seen it. Nothing good comes from good, bro. You better have your limits. Hakuna kitu fiti utoka mahali pa fiti. Nothing. And that goes for everything. See your tattoo life ati just because you're living good, you have to come from a hard time. No. Even you in your life, you need to understand. Let people learn that nothing good comes from a good place. So if they see you as a good person, they know that nothing good is going to come from this. They see you prosperous, they know, hii hapana. They see you bearing in life, they know, huyu wachana na yeye. Most of the time, the answer is going to be no. Aya bro, tunajenga peace. Oh bro, tunaenda rorashio nini sio yangu, ni yako. Oh, niko na harusi. Oh, ni yangu ama yako? Endelea na harusi yako. Oh, tuko na sijui nini. Am I getting anything from it? If not, take a walk. That's it. Be stoic, be tough. Be known for being tough. Wacha watu wajuange, huyu si wa kuchezea. This is tough. This is a hard guy. This is, let them call you names for being stoic. But then, everyone else will see, huyu amegrow. Oh, they will see. In my family, we have a cousin who's very wealthy. Guess what? None of the other cousins talk good about him. When they do family meetings, they don't talk nothing about him. They say, huyo wachana huyo hata tukimuita hata kuja. But guess what? He's the most prosperous. He's one of the richest cousins I have. Because siwezi sema aunties na uncles, most of them are gone. But I'm just saying, look at your family. The person who's hated the most is the one who's progressed the most. Huo ndiye ako huko mbele ya kila mtu. As much as they hate and love him at the same level. Be that person. Be the kind of person who your family loves and hates with the same energy. Huyo wachana, huyo hawezi kuja meeting kama hii. But they look at your life, they're like, I like his life. He is driving a nice car. He is always, but hawezi kuja hapa kukaa na sisi. No. My goodness, what a lesson. Bro, I gotta go. It's a Sunday afternoon. Let me enjoy myself. Enjoy my kajius here. You do something nice for yourself this week. Take yourself out. Work hard for you. Build you always. Remember, you're the most important person in your life. That's it. Uncle Mike the Baker here. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course, if this video makes sense, share it with some of those family members who hate you. Wacha wakule hiyo. Kwani iko nini? Tuonane next week.